speaking of North Melbourne.
Yeah.
No, I haven't
Gary.
finished speaking about Collingwood.
Well, I'm talking about North Melbourne.
Righto. Oh, yeah. Go.
Oh, you know I don't read the papers.
Yep.
You know I don't. So I'll put my hand up. If this has been written, I'll put my hand up and acknowledge, because I'm happy to do that, you know I am, that it's been done and therefore I'm incorrect with what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But surely this week it's been written that with all of the maniacal posturing, that round 20 came and went, and Brent Harvey was re-signed as the club said he was going to be, and so was John Longmire, and Robbie Tarrant, who he said was going to re-sign, has re-signed, and Daniel Wells, who he said was going to play again, has played again. So surely the big journalists who pot you, then when then they square up and they go, well, hand in the air.
Yep.
I said this wouldn't happen, but it has.
A bit of shadow jumping.
So that must happen.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet.
Two
Two
journos.
Who have you got?
A former premiership player at our club
Kingy?
has been very front foot in his criticism of how things have been handled.
Well, that must be coming.
So that's got to be coming. Well, has it? So it hasn't
Oh,
appeared
well,
already?
I haven't read that.
And
no.
Warrior's the other one. So you
Warrior.
must have written that, Warrior.
What is your point, Jim?
What?
Purple.
We've been on this path before. We didn't
Purple.
speak for 3 days. 3 years ago,
all
we
right.
discussed
I'm
Brent
telling
Harvey.
you now, Purple, that you have consistently had a go at our footy club for the strategy of list
Come on,
management.
Purple.
Yes, I have.
What we said exactly to the letter has
No,
happened.
no, what you said.
To the letter has happened. So
Not
all I
Brent-
want to hear,
Not what
Say you
Brent
were wrong.
Scott
all
said.
I want to hear is you saying, fair enough.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
why?
wrong.
No, because my arguments weren't
Say
based
you were
around
wrong,
him
Purple.
being
Just
resigned.
say you're wrong. It's not.
Just say
it's
you're
not-
wrong. You got
Jim,
that one
It's not a
wrong.
hard thing to do.
If you're
Just
going to have
say
a crack
I got
at
it
me,
wrong.
have a read of what I've been writing.
Just
Say you
say,
got it wrong,
I got
Purple.
it wrong.
What have I got wrong, Spud?
I'm just with JB. Not sure what you got
Just-
wrong,
just
but
say-
I'm going back in
Jim,
him up.
Just say you said it had happened after round 20 and it did,
Come on.
which is what I said.
I've got no issue with you
You
and
say-
your handling of this issue.
You said Robbie
do with
Tarrant had
Brad
re-signed,
Scott.
and he did. You said Wellesley would play again, and he has. That's all you need to say.
Just say you were wrong.
So I
Hang on,
acknowledge
you're bringing
you were
Robbie
right.
Tarrant into this as well.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I said Robbie Tarrant had re-signed with us,
Yeah.
and he did.
And why is that my
And
issue?
you scoffed at it.
You scoffed at it.
I
So,
scoffed at
Purple,
it.
all
I
you've got to
reported
do-
the fact that
Come on,
other
Warrior.
clubs were interested in him.
All you need to say is
this is
everything
good.
you've said has happened.
This can become personal
That's
now.
all you need to say.
What?
Every single thing you said, Jim, that was going to
Yeah.
happen has happened.
Look at the body language.
Yeah.
100%
Ooh.
has happened.
Folded
That's all you
arms,
need to
both
say.
of
How is
them.
it?
It's getting awkward.
Why does
Yeah,
it?
it's
Why doesn't
awkward.
Gary have to say it or Spud?
Because
I
you're
never
the one
said it.
You're the one that's consistently potted us. So
Yeah,
all
come
you have
on.
to do is say
Consistently
wrong.
potted you
Yes,
for,
you have.
for reporting on the fact that Robbie Tarrant was
Oh,
was
God.
having offers.
purple. All you
uncomfortable.
don't go back and
For
try and
reporting
rewrite
on the-
what you've
for
said.
reporting on the fact that Daniel Wells hasn't played
Just-
since round 2.
No, you said he wasn't going to play again.
No,
I said
no,
he will
didn't
play
say
again.
that.
You
Jim,
did say
if you're
that.
going to go into space,
I said
read
to
what
you-
I write before
Gary,
you say things.
you were involved in these conversations. Did I say Wellesley was going to play again?
Yes, you did.
Thank you.
Has he
Did
played
I
again?
say-
Sorry,
Yes,
has he played
yeah,
again?
He
Yeah,
plays
in the
again
VFL.
this week.
Sorry, I wasn't
And
sure.
then-
We're talking about, I was covering
And then
VFL now.
Did I say at round 20 Burnwood would be
Wait,
re-signed?
VFL.
Yes.
Is
Starting
that
to
what I
nitpick
said?
now.
Is that what I
Starting to
said?
nitpick.
Oh, he's playing VFL.
Gary,
He's playing.
Yes.
is that what I said?
Yes.
Yep.
Thank you. So all
but
you
how
need
is
to
it
do
with you? How have you made this personal?
is acknowledge, you and Kingy acknowledge
Well, it's
that
become very
every
personal by the
single
look of it.
thing I said
You've
has
harbored
happened.
this. You've got a problem, haven't you?
No, you have.
I have been. You exactly right, Purple. You've got a problem that you can't acknowledge that what I
Just
told
say you're
you
wrong, mate.
has happened. 100%.
My issue with Brent Harvey was that the focus was taken off his 400th game.
Purple.
That was my issue with Brent Harvey.
You had a go at me about the fact that he wasn't going to be re-signed. I said to you, at round 20,
I never
we
had to
will
go at
sit
you
down
at the
and
fact
do
he's never
it.
very
Go on,
signed.
take a hit for the team, Purple.
Purple, you've just got to sometimes put your hand up,
Jim, you've got to sometimes
James
listen to what I
Hurd style,
say. You've
and
got to
say, I got it wrong.
You've got to listen to what I actually say.
Purple,
Yep, come on.
you've got to be man enough to do this.
Warrior, can I ask you a question? You did expend a lot of energy on Brent Harvey.
Around the 400
Yes.
game milestone.
Yeah.
Around the 400 game
Hang
milestone.
on, don't get snappy with me.
Don't
I'm
worry.
just asking you a simple question.
This is Frosty in
You
here
did
now.
expend a lot of energy and I think but instigated a lot of unnecessary debate about the relationship between North Melbourne and Brent Harvey. Do you now look back on hindsight and say they had a plan for Brent Harvey? His form in the past month's been really good. He signed to play on for another year. Maybe I made too much of that.
Not at all. Not one bit. And I don't feel the need to do that in any way, shape,
All
or
right,
form.
so the round 4, the 400th game came and went, 4 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago?
about round 15, I
Yeah,
think.
so
Would that
we're
be
now
right?
at round
Yeah.
20, so 5 weeks
Yeah.
ago. So I read in your article this week,
Yep.
You're prepared to re-sign the little champ after season 20. What the hell was stopping you before round 17? So you've gone back there 3 days ago.
I don't back away from it, Jim.
But
He should have
Purple.
been re-signed.
He's a veteran player.
He should have been re-signed.
No, there's no question that he's been re-signed, but he gets re-signed at the end of the year the same way that every veteran player on our list does.
Yeah.
He doesn't deserve any different treatment
No,
to
he
Drew
does.
Petrie. No, he doesn't.
This is where you haven't read the article.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, he
No,
does,
no.
Jim.
He does not.
He's done 20 years of service at this footy club.
So what? He's
He's
a
done 20
veteran
years.
player. Drew Petrie
You
is
make
a
a
veteran
special
player.
exemption for Brent Harvey.
Glenn Archer was a veteran player. Anthony Stevens was a veteran player. Adam Simpson
Not
was
chasing
a veteran.
an all-time record of
So what?
426 games.
It's not about a
The club
personal record.
owes it to him
No,
to get him there.
it is not about
Allow
a
him
personal
to get
record.
there.
No, it's got nothing to do with it.
Sometimes it is,
He
Jim.
is a club player. He plays for a club in a team sport, Purple. His personal record pursuit is up to him.
Yep.
From our footy club's point of view, we do what's best for us. That's what happens.
Yep.
So at the end of the year, you sit down with your veterans and you re-sign them. That's what's happened.
And
So
it could-
all
and it
you
could have
need to
been
do
done.
is say
the focus was taken
they
away from
stuck
his
with
moment.
their strategy, which they were very clear about from the start, and they got it
They
right.
weren't
That's
clear
all
about
you
it.
need to say.
Brett Scott wouldn't guarantee him a future in the week into his lead up to
Purple,
his 400th.
your inability to say you're wrong is
Yeah.
poor. You just need to put your hand up and say, I got it wrong.
Jim, I think your inability to actually read the stuff you're talking about is wrong.
I've just read it out then. That was written 2 days ago.
I'm not
Take a
backing away
personal
from
hit,
that.
Warrior.
What are we
Per-
going to... No,
Purple.
Spud, you
Jim,
and I... are
you
gonna have
actually do need to read some stuff if you want to comment on it.
No,
This is
I have.
I'm uncomfortable.
I've heard what you've said to me on this very space.
Do you want a
I
coffee,
didn't
guys?
direct it at you. It was at your coach.
I don't care
Go
who
get a
you were
cup of
directing
tea.
it. I told you what was going to happen, and exactly what I said was going to happen happened.
I think I'm out.
Okay,
Well
You need
Thank you.
slap
That's
each
all
other
you need
around,
to
you
say.
two little girls.
You just need to acknowledge every now and then.
me and Spud had to get out.
Oh, well, Purple eventually acknowleded he was wrong. It took a long time for him to do it, but he
Don't-
eventually
Nathan
got there.
Brown unfortunately walked in
He
on
eventually
it.
got there. Hey, Nathan Brown's been good enough to join us. Brownie, welcome.
Hey guys, how you going? I walked into the box here thinking I was going to have to break up a
Well,
fist.
Brownie, tell me this, Brownie.
I thought I had to
Needed to round Purple up.
enforce for 2 weeks.
Spud and
second
I
week.
had to get out.
Yeah.
'cause
Yeah.
we
That
were
was
starting
when
to
it was
feel-
on air.
When we got good friends who are going at each other, we don't mind it, but we let them go. And then you walked in. How'd you score it?
Oh, loved it. Nice, healthy discussion between.
And we need a winner, though, because the
Two imposing figures.
want to know who won.
Oh, I don't know. I'm just going to sit on the fence.
We'd ask Sarah, guess.
Brownie, you're a footy club man. You know who comes first in any of these discussions.